Amazing. So Kimani, like I watched your recent interview with Obinna on Obinna's show. It was really, really incredible
Thank you.
that you had with Obinna, and Obinna really talked about you nicely. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Tombi, I don't know, like, what can you tell Obinna, because it's like he's the one who probably maybe could have brought in uh, the issue of maybe Kenya, I mean, Kenyans kuwachangia, how's your?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
what real impact can you say about that in regards to Obinna help? I mean,
Helping me.
helping you.
Obinna is a great guy. He's such a great guy. I think he's also one of those people whom I've watched as well. You know, growing up and being in the industry, I think he's inspirational, and he did the interview very well. And I enjoyed being on his show because it had been long since I was on I was interviewed by anyone, and he's the first person really I sat down with after I came out public to ask Kenyans to help me, get like help me raise money to get my life back on track, because I had just come from hospital while recording that video. I had just come out of hospital. My meds were running out. I didn't have money to buy more meds, and the meds are expensive. Let me tell you something, the meds are not cheap. And when you don't have money to buy your medicine and you have bipolar, it's very dangerous, because you can easily slip back into mania or depression. You don't know which one is gonna come with bipolar. You kind of just have to keep taking your meds religiously. And at that time I didn't have anything, so I came out to ask the public to help me. And Obinna is the first person who reached out, was like, can you come on our show, can we do this on our show? And he did, and people started sending in money after that, and they helped me raise more than I needed. And now I got more for my business. And I'm just really happy and excited, because I also got a business partner after that. And I'm still, we're in the planning stages of something that we're coming up with. And the impact that Obinna had on my life is
It's amazing.
definitely, it's amazing, and I can't thank him enough. Obinna and Nyako as well.
Obinna and Nyako, yeah.
Yes, Obinna and Nyako. I feel like we should talk about Nyako separately. because
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
because Nyako and the way she just mobilized people for me on TikTok, I just noticed that people needed that authenticity. And there's and I think there were people who I've encountered, people who were telling me, oh, we thought it's a fluke. No, it's not a fluke. The money that was actually raised on TikTok is what was sent to my M-Pesa, and it has gone such a long way in helping me structure my life, get my life back together, get my life back in order. I felt Kenyans wanted to see Kimani back on his feet, and Kimani doing what he does best. And I'm really grateful to Nyako for that, because if it weren't for her, I don't know, I wouldn't have gotten back on track, or I wouldn't be here with you if it wasn't for her.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Kimani, maybe before we finish, but I will also I will not let you go without asking you this question, because I know it probably might help people, especially the young people.
Yes.
So probably maybe what have you learned? Because you have mentioned that you are affected by drugs.
Yes.
You're also taking marijuana
Yes.
and cigarette, smoking hills,
Smoking cigarettes.
all stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe what have you learned? What did you learn? Rather, I mean, what have you learned after that particular process that you can tell young people outside there who could probably be facing the same situation, but maybe they keep on ignoring, So what can you tell a young person, especially youth?
Yeah, young people, I just want to say, I know this is going to sound like a cliche, but kids don't do drugs. Young people, drugs And this is coming from somebody who's done drugs, weed, cigarettes. I was a heavy smoker. There's a time I was doing a pack a day, a pack of cigarettes a day.
Paco. Oh,
Yes, the time I was doing a pack of cigarettes a day, because I was dealing with anxiety and depression. And you see, when you're depressed, your mind is trying to look for a way to jumpstart itself back into, because when you're depressed, you don't have energy to do life. You're just on low energy almost all the time. You're just feeling like just sleeping, and you're tired all the time. You don't want to engage in activities. Depression just robs you of that verve and that spark of being human. So the cigarettes come in as small bouts of dopamine. So the heavy smoking came in with the heavier the depression, the heavier the smoking. So for me, I was doing a pack a day because I was like, I'm almost all depressed all the time. So every time I feel like, every time I smoke, I feel that the dopamine comes. So I go back again to smoking. I keep smoking many, 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 many cigarettes throughout the day. And it's like, from somebody who's gone through that, and it's only recently, over the last 3 years, I can tell you, uh, don't give up. Don't give up. If you're trying to give up a bad habit like smoking, I can encourage you to to be to yearn to be disciplined and stop. I haven't smoked any cigarette over the last 3 months, and coming from somebody who was really addicted, and I can say being in hospital really helped. Some of the meds that we take in hospital help us deal with that addiction, and when you're in a confined space. But it also takes a lot of discipline and determination to be able to quit smoking. Drinking as well, weed as well. When you have an underlying condition like me, when you have bipolar or any other underlying mental health condition, you don't need to be told that you need to stop doing drugs, because when you do drugs, you will feel the impact. But for anybody else who's struggling with, sniffing something or using any kind of substance that you're addicted to, you feel dirty when you do it afterwards. You feel dirty after you smoke a cigarette, or you feel guilty after you get high, and the lows get lower or the highs get higher. Uh, I can encourage you, just, there's hope. And if you needed a person to show you that there's hope, look at me. I mean, I will show you guys a video some later on in the project that is coming up, of how my parents found me when I was in a manic episode. I was in complete utter ruin. I was dressed in torn clothes, torn shoes, looking so dirty. I mean, the disease had ripped me apart, but I managed to get myself out of it, and got my life back together. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.
amazing. I like that inspiration and motivation from you, Kimani. I hope young people outside there, you have understood. If probably you are watching this particular interview, I hope it's gonna help people.
Yeah.
Not only me, but also to them as well. It's
Yeah.
really amazing, and hopefully it's gonna help a lot.
Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
I appreciate it. We are here for you, and we know it's gonna recover, and you're gonna help. I mean, you're gonna get more helps, and probably maybe we'll see how it's gonna work.
Thank you so much.
So maybe your last word to your fans, because you're fans.
Watch this space. Kimani Bogo is coming back stronger and bigger, and we're gonna do amazing things. We're gonna do amazing things. I don't want to say much, but keep watching this space. Kimani Bogo, just thank you so much for even saying my name again and feeling like my career is back.
Good.
Let me not say much. Let me not say much. But thank you so much, guys, for your support.
Amazing. Wow. So guys, I mean, I appreciate Kimani for having today on the show. I really appreciate it. It has been really an amazing time having you on the show.
Asante sana.
So guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Of course, I've been your host Walter Mbita, and tumekuwa na Kimani Mbugua here on the show. Make sure you go to YouTube channel, subscribe to Sun TV Kenya, so that at least you can get our amazing content on the show. Thank you guys. See you in the next video for now.